sport. You want? Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
With all the discussion around remakes, the retelling of stories in such an old-fashioned and copy-paste manner, how is it that this movie garners so much engagement and discussion? Chatter and discussion, mind you, that is not restricted to just negativity, but genuinely making people interested of what the same makers have up their sleeve with different actors. It can't be just because it showcases two capable stars. It can't be just because the original film is so dear to people. There has to be something that needs to be recognized from a marketing standpoint that is impacting viewers, because it does not seem like the regurgitation of the same storyline, but a creative measure taken by the people in front and behind the camera to make even this a unique experience. Hrithik Roshan had once during his transformation video had said that he always wanted to bring something new to his characters, something that had not been done in his filmography previously. The teaser of the film generated chatter around the creative decision taken by Hrithik to make Vedha more manic, more crazy in the eyes, in contrast to the laid-back approach by Vijay Sethupathi. And upon further research, I realized that Betal from the books and the DD show where Sajjan played the character, Hrithik has predominantly channelized the presence of a withered demon rather than just going by the book of copying the body language and demeanor of Vijay Sethupathi. Saif, more resilient and reserved in the teaser, not having a single line in the film, took on the role of Vikram Aditya, carefully listening to the story of Betal, knowing that he has to take the decisive action in a morally grey question. In many ways, before I expand upon the trailer, the teaser essentially captured the theme of the source material, and this made me even more skeptical of the upcoming trailer, of whether or not it'll give away too much and undo the great work done by the teaser. And well, I was so wrong, as the trailer has me even more hyped. Let's get to what I'm skeptical about. The release date. One of the most well-received advance bookings for a film like Brahmastra have come from states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, accounting for a huge chunk of what is slated to be their weekend collections. But the odds are definitely against a movie like Vikram Vedha on three accounts. One, to pique the interest among a fan base that is already privy to the original material. Two, to share the same release date as a magnum opus like Ponniyin Selvan, and something that's going under the radar, which is three, even sharing the release date with a film like Kantara that has a huge buzz in Karnataka. The film has to do exceptionally well in the North Indian Hindi-speaking belt to really hit it out of the park financially, and runs the risk of sharing the release date with big players. What I'm hyped about. The trailer cut. As I told you, I was slightly worried about the movie undoing some of the great hype the teaser generated, but I was pleasantly surprised how well edited this trailer was in encapsulating the exhilarating theme of this movie. The music and how it generates a mood of exhilaration is something that I'll come to later, but I think it was such a cool decision to make Vijay Raj do the voiceover in the trailer, having one of the most unique voices from Hindi cinema. The combination of hard-hitting punchlines that covers the mass category supremely famous in theatres, and the conscious decision to execute stylized action sequences. I think Vikram Vedha's Hindi version really is attempting to go all guns blazing in every department, and the trailer cut in my eyes capture the theme and treatment of the film far better than the teaser. The music. I think what people have to understand with respect to background score in films is that it can't be placed just on random occasions. They are the starting and end point of many things, and especially for mass films, their inclusion in scenes literally cue entries of actors or sometimes even act like defining punchlines to dialogues. And not only does Vishal Shekhar's work symbolize the same form in the trailer, but this unhinged raw energy is as clear as day from the rock single that is presented through most of its running time. To still hold on to the breathtaking BGM from the original film by Sam CS and only tweak it a bit is a masterstroke in itself, but as I said with the teaser, the raw and crazy energy of the Pentagram days is very clear with their work in this film. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do me a favor and listen to Pentagram's song Tomorrow's Decided on YouTube and see the crazy energy in that video. This is essentially the theme of this epic action thriller. Absolutely unhinged. More focus on action. While the Tamil film provided a high-octane action thriller experience, it was not really known for its stylized action set pieces. The riveting content and the back-and-forth questioning between the two principal characters was enough. I totally understand that there seems to be an attempt by the creators this time to really create a hype around the audience to step into the theatre. The motivating factor, sadly, of just a compelling script is not enough. but a little more than that. Knowing very well how thought-provoking the storytelling is of the source material, the fact that Pushkar Gayatri have upped the ante in the action department with more chase sequences, more gore, and a little more unhinged violence, it definitely acts as a catalyst for the mass audience not privy to the original to step in for this film in the big cinema. Hrithik vs. Saif. I was apprehensive when the teaser came out of the creative decision taken by Hrithik Roshan to execute an Awadh accent, and with the trailer, not even in the slightest did it feel uncomfortable when I was listening to him. A case again of probably me jumping the gun with the mere sentence, but my god is the intensity of both the leads palpable with the trailer. There is this baritone nature with which Hrithik delivers his dialogues, and this frustrating angst with which Saif questions him, wanting to come to the truth. It really accounts for a casting coup that will be exciting to see on the big screen, and the wise decision to also flip the script, because many people would expect Saif to do Veda's role, but in this case, it's been actually a really interesting decision to cast Hrithik as the antagonist. The decision on the editing table to use the final punchline as Hrithik says, "Ye to aapko pata lagana hai sir," and "Where's the shades" was the icing on the cake. This really has all the ingredients to surprise us, especially taking into account the stellar supporting cast of a fiery Radhika Apte and an innocent and naive Rohit Saraf contributing as well. 30th September is a really competitive date, but it really seems like Vikram Vedha, the Hindi version, might just pack the punch of being a combination of both mass and class, the ingredients that really act as a booster to run crazy at the ticket counters. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below what you thought about the trailer. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.